7 Little Johnstons star Elizabeth on raising a baby who isn't a little person. Elizabeth Liz Johnston, 22, found reality show fame as a member of the largest known family of little people in the world. But the newest member of the clan, Liz's 8-month-old daughter Leighton Bolden, isn't a little person at all. "We would have been happy if she was little or tall," Johnston says in a phone interview with Leighton. "So far has not had any medical diagnoses, any issues. I didn't have any issues. Very blessed." Johnston has achondroplasia, a common form of dwarfism. Her boyfriend, and Leighton's father, Bryce Bolden, does not. "We were very happy." For the majority of her pregnancy, Johnston didn't know if the baby she was carrying would be a little person. "When we met up with Miss Gina, our ultrasound tech, she kept saying, 'She's petite. She's on the petite side,'" says Johnston. And her obstetrician noted that the ultrasound showed the baby with features that mimicked her mother's. "The family and their medical providers went back and forth until we finally got a good view of her fingers and how she was able to ball up in a fetal position, because LP babies cannot do that." Viewers witnessed Leighton's arrival on the season finale of TLC's 7 Little Johnstons, which aired on July 2. "The new mom fills us in on the behind-the-scenes drama and catches us up on life with a newborn," recalls Johnston. "I said a little prayer at roughly 4 feet tall." Johnston has faced challenges that other new moms don't have to consider. For example, she knew early on that she would have to give birth via C-section while under general anesthesia. Though her boyfriend was more nervous about the C-section than anything else in his entire life. Johnston, who works as a nurse and has undergone a number of medical procedures, wasn't initially daunted by the procedure. "The nerves literally struck me when I was laying on the table," she recalls. "I said a little prayer and then they gassed me. It literally felt like 30 seconds and I was back up and I had my daughter right before me." Johnston says she started crying and asked the medical team over and over if Leighton was okay because of the medical emergency her brother Jonah Johnston went through immediately after he was born. "Super emotional," she says. Though the family lives in Forsyth, Georgia, Johnston knew that as a pregnant woman with dwarfism, she would need to travel over an hour to Atlanta for her medical care. As an automatic critical care patient, Johnston would have access to a broad spectrum of doctors in the bigger city, which was especially reassuring for her parents. "And luckily, we found the same OB/GYN doctor that delivered me when my mom was pregnant with me. And she's still practicing and got to deliver my daughter," Johnston shares. Mean mom mode. Physically navigating the newborn phase has been surprisingly easy for Johnston. Finding a crib that would allow little people to put the baby down without climbing on a stool wasn't as difficult as she feared. The Gertie crib, specifically designed for parents who are in wheelchairs or have physical disabilities or dwarfism, answered all of her needs. "In my mind, stools can give out underneath you. I don't want to have my child in somebody's arms and then they fall," she explains. She also cites rotating car seats and strollers like the Duna as being completely LP-friendly. "The physical world has been surprisingly accommodating." Johnston has found the most difficulty with strangers who are less than friendly. "People just have a curiosity of, what kind of baby does a 4-foot-tall mom have?" Johnston explains. "They try to sneak pictures and come up and want to touch the stroller and want to see her and get close to her. I've had the mean mom mode come out of me when I'm like, no. Sorry. No. No.